guys, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. In today's video, I'm gonna be showing you guys what is on my iPhone. Okay, so to start off, I have the iPhone 14 in the color Starlight. I've had this phone for about a year and a half, maybe 2 years, and yeah, I love it. For my case, I just have this clear one. I got it from some random store in the mall, so I don't really know what the brand is. Over the case, I just have my Octo Buddy here. I love this thing. It comes in so handy. Okay, so the first thing on my phone is my lock screen. Here it is, super cute. This photo was actually taken on our senior skip day when we went and saw the sunrise. Up at the top, I just have the date, time, weather, phone battery, and calendar. And I changed the color of that to be orange so that it kind of matches the wallpaper. Now moving on to my home screen, here is the first page. So on here, I just have a to-do list for each day of the week. I don't have Saturday or Sunday on here, so that's why I just have at the bottom this general to-do list. So down there, I typically just put things I need to get done throughout the week, but not necessarily on a specific day. Down here at the bottom, I just have all my basic apps. I did put covers over them, so they look a little bit different, but trust, they're just the normal apps. Down on the bottom left is the phone app. Next to that is messages. Then I have Safari, and lastly, I have the Photos app. I feel like overall, these are the apps I use the most, so that's why they're down here at the bottom, just super easy and accessible. Over to the left, I have this page here, which I decided to customize. Up at the top, I just have the weather. Next to that is my battery. Below that, I have my Apple Music, and I just have it set on my most recently played playlist. Lastly, at the bottom, I have these little Polaroid pictures. This is a widget that I used using iScreen. Pretty much any widget that you see on my phone, I used iScreen to make it. It's super useful. They have a lot of things you can do to customize your phone. But yeah, I just have all these photos I can scroll through and it's super cute. I love it so much. Moving on to the right, this is what I would call like my main page. Up at the top, I just have the same Polaroid widget. Okay, below that, on the left, I have a little calendar widget. I customized it too, so there's a little bow on the current date it is. Next to it, I just have some more commonly used apps. The fact that these are my commonly used apps is a little bit sad, I'm not gonna lie, but it's okay. First, I just have the camera app. Here's my little setup right now. Next to it, I have Snapchat. Low-key, I've barely used Snapchat since coming to college. I have like 2 or 3 friends back home that I like send videos to all the time, and that's kind of it. And then lastly, I have Instagram and TikTok. Make sure to go follow me if you haven't already. Here's my cute little Instagram. And then here's my TikTok. Make sure to go follow that as well if you haven't already. Also, I forgot to mention it earlier, but my wallpaper here is just this picture of me and my sister at the beach. It's so cute and I miss her so much, guys. Okay, moving on to my last page. Here it is. Starting off, I have this countdown widget here. Currently, it's how many days I have until my sister visits. I'm so excited to see her. But every time this runs out, I just think of something new to look forward to and I'll change what the countdown is. A couple months ago, it was how many days I had till graduation. Then I had how many days till college move-in. And then most recently, I had a countdown for how many days until my family came and visited. But now it's currently my sister and we got 18 days. 18 days till I see her so soon. Up at the top here, this is where I have all of my folders. I have my apps organized into 4 categories. So I have socials, school, food, and life. In my socials folder here, I have YouTube, which you obviously know what that is since you're watching this video. I also have YouTube Studio, which is an app that tells me like my video analytics. Next, I have InShot. This is a photo and video editing app. It's actually super helpful. I don't use it too much anymore, but I'll oftentimes use it for like my Instagram stories or occasionally a TikTok. If you want like a video editing app on your phone, I honestly recommend this one. There's so many features on it. It's actually super useful. Next, I have Fonto. This is an app that I use for my thumbnail text a lot of the times. Ignore this photo that I'm using for an example, but you basically just click on your photo, click add text, write literally whatever you want, and then there's just all these cool fonts that you can choose from. There's literally so many options, like I swear it does not end. Mainly I use Helvetica New Bold. Clearly it's my favorite because it's at the top and it's starred. I also really like Chalk Duster, Charter Bold, and Snell Round Hand Bold. That was like hard to say. Next to that is PixArt. This is another photo editing app, which I don't use as much as I used to. As you can see here, I've used it for making some of my thumbnails in the past. In this folder, I also have iMovie. Next, I have Camera Connect, and this is an app I use to get the footage from my camera directly onto my phone. You can use this app for literally any Canon camera, so if you have one, I highly recommend. Next to that, I have TikTok Studio, which is basically the same as YouTube Studio, just for TikToks. Next, I have VSCO. And then lastly in this folder, I just have Pinterest. Love Pinterest. Literally my favorite. Moving on to the next folder, I have school. A lot of this is going to be blurred out just because it's like personal to me and my college. Starting off, I have Grubhub. This is in the school folder because our meal plan goes through Grubhub. So if you're wondering why it was placed there, that's why. I also have this app called Hercules. This is the app I use to pay for my laundry. Right here, I have GroupMe. GroupMe is an app I got when I came to college. It's very interesting. It's basically just like a group chat with me and like everyone in my grade. If I'm being honest, this app oftentimes just gets spammed with random things, but sometimes people will say like some interesting stuff, so honestly I just haven't gotten around to deleting it yet. Next, I have Outlook. Along with that, I have Google Drive, Google Docs, and Google Sheets. That's pretty self-explanatory. I just use it for school projects, all that stuff. For one of the clubs I'm in through my school, we communicate through Discord, so that's why I have it. Literally, I do not understand the app at all. I don't know why, but it's so confusing. So if you know how to work Discord, please help me. There is another page to this folder, but it's all stuff having to do with my school specifically, so I'm just not gonna share that. Next up, we have the food folder. This is definitely my favorite folder. In here, I have Grubhub, Starbucks, Panera, Crumble Cookie, McDonald's, Subway, Dunkin', and Wendy's. My rewards are so beautiful. For my last folder, I have the life folder, and here it is. Starting off, I have this app called Bend. I used to use this app a lot actually before coming here to college. Basically, it's a stretching app. It's actually really nice, and I need to get back into using this because this is literally what helped me achieve my splits. But yeah, as you can see down here, there's like lots of things you can work on or focus on in a stretching routine, and you can really like customize this app to like have it be focused on what your goals are. Overall, it's a really good app. I should start using it again. Next to that, we have the Brandy Melville app, the Bank app, Life 360, and Weather. Here I have the Broadway Dance Center app. I've actually been taking a lot of classes there since moving to the city, which is super nice. So I have the app so I can like sign up for classes and stuff. Lastly in this folder, I have the MCA Train Time app. I downloaded this in our orientation week because they told us we should get it. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't used it. It's supposed to tell you like the train times in New York City and stuff. I tried using it once and I just didn't understand it. Like it was kind of confusing to read, so I've never used it, but it's there. Alright, so that's all that's in my folders. Moving on, I have another row of apps right here. These are also apps that I just use a lot, and that's why they're not put in a folder. First up, I have my notes app, literally my pride and joy. I'm gonna blur this out, but here's my notes app. It's super organized. I have folders for like everything. Next to that, I have my Google Calendar. Here it is. What a busy month I have. Next to that, I have my Apple Music. Here she is. Here's my playlist that I listen to all the time. It's literally just one massive playlist with like every song that I've ever heard. And then finally, I just have Apple Maps. I do have a couple more apps on my phone, just in that like general overall section where like all your apps are. But yeah, that was my phone. If you have any questions, make sure to ask them below and I'll do my best to respond. And that brings me to the end of today's video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell. Also, feel free to go follow all my social medias that I plugged earlier. And yeah, I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.